Ok. Bonsoir, nous avons ce soir avec nous un guest qui est américain, mais je l'ai quand même invité, étant donné que c'est le French American Television, et je l'ai invité parce qu'il a quelque chose d'assez unique, c'est les Haze Design, et on va découvrir ensemble ce que c'est. Dennis, Haze Design, thank you very much for coming today.
Hi there.
And I invited you because I like the theme of your designs and what they represent. It's, they represent an era of people fighting for peace, and they represent also something that we don't hear about anymore in the 90s. Yes. And through your design, you keep it alive. So, first of all, I'd like to talk about you. How did you get to be the representative of these?
It started when I was little.
Yeah.
And I thought my first thing was a horse, and nobody could pet it. And I stuck my hand down in his throat, and he never bit me.
Really?
Really. And I thought, this is gentle. Nobody else could touch this horse like a dog. If it likes you, it likes you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I thought to myself, this is beautiful, you know. It's like a flower. It's like growing something. And human beings have lost that peace. And they're just out there thinking about war or crime or what they can accomplish from that part. And I think it's the wrong way to go, but it's going to be there because it's the way life is. Because my dad was from World War II, Pearl Harbor, and I was over in Hawaii, and I had the same feeling. And I started doing art, and I seen the Japanese standing there watching, and there was these portholes from the ships that were sunk. I go, and my name was on there, our relatives on it, Schmidt. Okay, I go, whoa, this is traumatic. If people would feel it inside them, and you focus on it, like I'm going to show the art, okay, then you see it, okay? Because if you don't focus, you don't see it, you don't feel it. People, well, how do you know? You don't really know until you feel it in your heart, and it comes out and you go, this is what I want to put out there, and I want people to understand that you don't have to fight, you don't have to kill each other. You can have peace and love and draw about people, say, I love you, and say, this is Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa was a person inside that he drew himself, okay? Yes. And I go, and I didn't know that in myself, and I was doing 3D art inside the body coming out. I go, wow, I'm doing something that I didn't even know I was doing that was so unique. And I go, and I want to share it with the world, but I don't know how to share it. And that's why I'm here.
That's right. Okay. So when I met you, you showed me those Woodstock.
Woodstock, right.
Okay, so you were there in 1969?
1969 there, and I didn't really know I was there until one day I wake up 20 years later, found out this is more unique than anything in the world. And how I did this, I snuck up from my family and went there. And went there, that told nobody about what I did, because I thought, because they said, well, we're long hair bums, we're hate ashtray bums, we don't know nothing.
Okay, but did you start selling those designs at the time of Woodstock?
Never.
No.
No. I didn't start selling until probably 85 or 80.
So after Woodstock?
Oh, way after Woodstock, because I didn't know what I had in my hands.
Okay, but you designed them
I designed it while the Woodstock was going.
Yeah.
I designed August of '69. I was doing art and spaceships and things that from Star Trek that I didn't realize I was even doing. And then one minute I wake up and go, whoa.
Okay,
see?
So why don't we show what it is?
Okay. Okay, well, we'll show the unique piece. Okay. Here, just grab that piece right there. Okay. Okay. Have I got room here? Can you see that?
Yeah, they will take it, don't worry.
Okay. Okay, let me explain some of this to you within a short period of time. What I mean by free movie of what we're doing, because everything's for free. We're only on this earth for a certain amount of time, and there's evil and there's good. So when you're fighting to get to one part, if it's going on ships, or it's feeling bad, the woman's feeling bad about someone's been stolen. This is the haze, man. That's me, okay? But this is the journey that you go on when you see art, okay? Because you travel through time. Because when you leave here, it's like when you're doing right now, you're focusing on this, right? But tomorrow it could be a whole different story. Okay, am I doing okay?
Every show is different.
Every show is different, and when I say in space, we go out in space, like say Star Trek. When I did like spaceships, or we do the balloon, like the hidden. Oh, what's the name of that famous space? The hidden. Oh, I'm sorry.
A spaceship?
No. This is the one when they blew it up. It was a famous officer. Skip that. Okay. This is back when you're going back in time, or this is the government with the flag over it. Can you see that right there? Can you see the corner of it? I can't see it.
That's okay. Just talk about it.
What I'm saying is, when I developed something, when I did the faces, like the government, is what we're treating like. What we're doing in our own country, we're killing each other off because we're so greedy. And when I meant by greedy, we're fighting for everything in this world for power, and that's the wrong way to go. It should be love and peace. Okay.
So that's your message.
That's the message to this here. When I did the Woodstock, I did it back in '69 of August. When I was doing all this is all done before the Woodstock. When I seen this happening, I was invited to the Woodstock for some friends, and that's how I became above it. I will show you the Woodstock ticket, okay? But this is how it all been developed, okay? That's the best I can do.
Okay, so you use several of these designs.
I have several designs, right? And
and you put them on T-shirts,
like
the one that.
Yeah, a T-shirt in the back. You kind of stand up and show them.
Sure.
See, like this right here.
Right. Save our world. Okay.
Save our world. And if it's not save part of it, it's to save the whole thing, because we're all using the world as a place to live on, not a place that we could dominate. And it's like what Madonna say, where somebody say it's a material-wise, is you can't keep it.
Okay. So
okay.
Let's show more of that.
Okay. What I mean by a shirt, oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Got that rid of. This is like a Save Our World is a journey into the past, and it's to learn from your past. It's like the Woodstock was in the music. We were talking about peace. We weren't talking about, we've seen, the people that are there already seen the war. We're walking in, so you have to have a woman, you have to have a man. He can't develop it himself. It has to have a woman to come in and help. Because women are very strong, and they're 3D. Like when I talk to you, you're very, I focused on you, and I seen the powers that you have, and the powers is to believe in love and power and the peace, and we'll go there. This is our beginning of our world, but we can end too.
Okay, so these are the original.
These original. That's the original Woodstock ticket right there. Can you see that?
So you kept the tickets.
I got the ticket today. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and.
Did you go also to the remake of Woodstock?
No, because it wouldn't have been the same.
Okay, so it was just an imitation.
There's an imitation. You can't develop something that's already been famous for the beginning. Like it'd be like saying, for a living.
Okay, who are these?
This is persons from the dinosaurs, the birds, or what I'm saying. These are broken down into characters to show you what I'm talking about. You got to get into a life. Into my life is. You got to get into a life and focus on feel other people's life and understand what's happening to people who are on the streets of Market Street. When I walk the streets, I see people that are hunger, and we don't treat our people the way we should. We don't. We treat them like they're peasants, that they're down there. Well, if we don't start doing that, we're going to rot anyhow. But we're going to if we don't start helping. We need to help bad. I don't know how to stress this out, but these are people, when I reach out, see this man right here? It's reach out. You can see him.
Yeah.
It's reach out and start helping. We're here today and here, but what are we going to do for them out there?
Oh, okay.
Okay. When we say creatures, we're coming in another world. And can you understand that? This is pretty weird, huh? Okay. When we're coming in, we're focusing on other people. This is when we're coming out of another world. We could be changing as we come in. We could be a dog or we could be a spider. But we don't know what we're going to be when we leave this earth and we go into another world.
That's your beliefs.
No, it's true.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's what you believe, don't?
That's what I believe.
Oh, okay.
That's what well, if somebody could change it from the Star Trek to what we're coming into, if you look at the past, Look at the future, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
this guy over here is interested. Okay.
Well, some people
Okay.
don't believe
wait,
that.
don't stop yet.
All right. All right.
Okay, this is Smokey, right?
Yeah.
What does Smokey do? Stop burning the forest.
Right.
Okay, if you don't, you're gonna kill it. Okay, so you're carrying a torch with you right now. Okay, yeah, I know these people are gonna go crazy when they see this one, but this is true. This is art. If it didn't come out of my eyes, then where did it come from?
All right.
Okay.
So that's your message.
That's
here.
a message. One more. Okay. Then this guy has got destruction against the world because he's mad because we're killing ourselves from it.
Okay.
And you can have the dragons, or you got a guy here is here, and you got a guy over here is here. He's thinking, well, this is a bunch of me.
Don't say it. Okay.
Don't say it. Okay. I'm hoping this gets to some people. He says this is true because this is what we're doing. We're killing ourselves off the earth. We've got apes locked up Texas Zoo around, and we're using them for just to look at. Well, look at that carrying a little baby. It makes me sick.
Okay. So what do you want to do? Freedom?
I want to change them. I wanted them where they could be more free and have part of their world. They shouldn't be in a jail. We should be in a jail.
All right. So, thank you.
Okay. I'm hoping I did this okay for you. I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So
carry on.
So, but anyway, you see these whatever that it's true. I didn't see it when I went to the zoo. This is the first time I hear your view on the zoo.
The zoo is very sad.
I never looked at it that way.
Well,
I looked at a place to make children happy.
Look at their eyes. Look when they're carrying their babies, when it's underneath them. Would you like to do the same thing they're doing? Carry that baby where it couldn't have freedom and it's only got a circle to go into? Why should they be locked up? Why should they? What did they do against us?
Nothing. It just makes the kids happy to go and see them.
Because you know why? We're greedy.
What do we're not
We
making...
think we know. We live off of protecting them. What we need to do is protect the force they're in and put more focus on. Don't put them in a prison. They don't deserve a prison. There's only 5 left. Throw them in a prison. No. Stop the people from killing. We got a big job ahead. We don't focus.
Okay. So how do you get your message across? Let us
The
know.
message is the art.
You sell the art, you reprint it?
The art, right. And then the next one I'm going to put out is Save Our World is what we're killing. We're killing the thing that's more important to us is right in that zoo. So go look at their eyes. Donate to them. I'm going to donate. I love to donate everything I make off these shirts. Go to the zoo. Go get them out of the zoo. We're a zoo ourselves.
Right. Okay, well, we all have to struggle to
But I feel different than you do. You could be sitting and go, well, I got a TV show to do today. This is it. I'm going to walk off here. This is all I got to do, right?
Well,
right?
I do other things during the week.
No, but what I'm doing is I'm going to come on here and make this very valuable. And then if anybody wants to listen to me from here on out, say, well, this guy is crazy, that's fine. Because there's the 10% that likes us, the 10% that hates us, and the other part, I don't know.
Okay, but if you're not there to explain what your design means, somebody looking at it...
Design means that...
I understand, but if you don't explain it like you just did, nobody knows what you're saying.
The design is that we're killing each other. Save Our World is mean... when I went to the Willie Brown, to the inauguration, right, and I watched Santana, say we killed him off the map. We didn't like him no more.
Who?
Santana.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah. So we killed him. So we knocked him out. What we need to do is learn off of what they're telling us. Santana, I grew up with these people, is music is part of the world. We're losing the love of the animals and what's around us. So they're the ones they survived. They didn't have to kill the world off. But we're doing it. We're destroying it. We're destroying it to the max. We hate each other. We live off of crime. We live off of OJ. We live off all the crimes that come along. And that's awful. That's terrible.
And you live off your designs.
I live off the designs of what I love. Yes. And if I could share it with the world, say, hey, my focus is on, I love San Francisco. I think San Francisco is beautiful. I really do. So what my focus is, say, hey, to the people out there, enjoy what you got here right now. Don't destroy it. I watch kids walk through the brush, stomping on what people try to help out. I watch kids go right through the bushes, don't even care. I go, oh man, this is disgusting. It is.
So because looking at your design, the message is not going across.
The message is to focus on the kids, teach these little kids, they're out just spraying the walls. I go on BART all day long, and I watch all the art on the walls. We got some talented people out there. So if you start teaching these kids art and focus on the kids, we're going to have a better world. But if you sit in a prison, what do you got? What do you got?
Okay, but the only one that really has a message is this one. This one I can
peace.
understand. Yeah, this one I can understand. But the others are too complex.
This is art.
Yeah.
But the kids are out there yet. So focus on the kids. Say, hey, can I reach? I would rather teach the kids and sit down and do art with them and spend my time on them.
That's what you do now?
I do. Oh, yes, very definitely. I spend a lot of kids and help them out that want to learn. Now, if you don't want to come here to learn, well, then I can't help you. If you want to come there and say, well, Dennis, what is art? What can I do? I focus on animals. I focus on what I see, and what I see is when I walk around the streets. And I learn from everybody that's in here. I go, well, what are they trying to accomplish out of life? Are they trying to sell something? I'm not trying to sell something. I'm trying to sell love, peace, and this is what I want.
Okay, so you promoting peace through your T-shirts?
Yes.
Okay, and that's it sells. I guess it's a good.
Well, it sells, but it doesn't sell like I would. Well, it's not a matter of selling. It's not the money of issue. I think we're on the wrong issue. What I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to sell the issue of art and get into the kids are out there starving. They're spraying the walls. Okay, why? Because
they need to focus on something else.
They're looking for something else.
Okay.
And they can't find it. Till somebody says, like me, I'm I said, well, I'm the haze man, right? How did you become the haze man? Well, I looked at Jimi Hendrix, because Jimi Hendrix focused way before his music was way ahead of him, and he died because then all of a sudden the pressure came and he goes, oh, wow, I can't handle it. Well, right? And maybe I can't handle this art. And the art makes me cry because there's been girls, what happened to my thing? Oh, shit.
You didn't bring it?
No, it had some pictures I did some coloring. When I did something, I looked at it and I put the colors in there, what I felt that came out of me. And I seen, because there's hurt and there's pain and there's a lot that goes with it. It's not just going out the wall, what are you trying to do to go out there? I'm trying to tell people you're going to have hurt.
Well, no matter how many T-shirts you're going to sell or how many design, people are still going to hurt.
Yes.
Okay, so.
But what I'm trying to do is I want to help it, 1% or 2%. Say, if there's one little boy who wants to come in here and sit down and do art, I get him off the streets. It might change him. And we're not doing that. I'm taking my talent, I'm going, what am I doing? Well, Dennis, you could do this, but what are you doing with it, right? I want anybody that wants to do this and focus. I've done art in the dark, and a couple of really did it. I couldn't do it in this. This is impossible. But when I did, I changed the view of the light from red, blue, yellow, and I kept looking at the art, and the art kept changing on me. Because if you ever looked at something and it changed, you know what 3D art is?
Well, I've seen it.
Well, 3D is looking inside and seeing something else coming at you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen something changing in the clouds.
Yeah. Okay. You ever look at a cloud and it has a face in it?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so you design that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
I look at something and I look at it, what it tells me, and then because I might not draw art for a year. I quit for 10 years. I didn't draw nothing.
Okay, and now you start again?
No.
So
I
you just
I want to share my art that I have.
The existing art.
The existing art.
So that was done in 1969.
69. Well, it happened back in the 63 before John Kennedy was assassinated. I did art since I was probably 7 years old, or 6 and 7. I started drawing.
So where is your art sold? Everywhere?
I sold my art. I don't sell my original. I start copies of my art to people that want to enjoy it. I was very exclusive. This is the first time I've ever come on TV to talk about it, because I didn't feel that anybody could understand the art.
Okay, well, it's very simple. The message is peace, right?
No, I think it's more than peace. I think it's something that you got to go inside and feel, because there's pain too. Okay. Because to have peace, you got to have pain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell people, I can go up to you and say, what do you see in his art? And you wouldn't even, I would say right now, you wouldn't even see 1/10 of the art. Of what? Because it didn't come out of your body. Now, if you came out of your body and say you're an artist, like say you did the Mona Lisa, you would understand what he was feeling, the pain. He had pain when he was doing his art. He hurt because he was doing himself. If you look at the Mona Lisa, she was hurting.
She has a nice smile on her face.
Fake smile. Because he was taking himself as he was focusing himself as a woman, and he was doing it. And I go, wow, this is really a trip. Because then what I was doing, I was taking the pain out of my stomach, and I was focusing it back out there. And when I did this, for instance, when I did this gorilla, if you notice, he's anger. Okay, so when I was doing this at the time, someone was killing me at the same time. So if you look at the art, this guy here was shooting me already because we're killing what came on Earth. Because we came from dinosaurs to start with. We didn't come from Adam and Eve. That was a make-a-believe.
Okay.
We'll stop right there.
That's your idea.
That's my idea.
That's your idea. But you're free to believe what you want.
Yes, and I don't want anybody out there to take it, say, well, you don't believe in God. I'm not that way. I'm saying I believe that we came from something from the very bottom of the dirt and grew to this point. But when we grew from this point, we started killing off our species of the animals, like the apes, and we started shooting them off. We're killing them for our own beliefs to eat on.
All right. So
yes.
I got you.
I'm going to shake you up.
No, but this is basically your idea of how you see the thing. But other people have other interpretations.
Oh, no, millions of people have the same interpretation. They just don't. Some people are afraid to come out like I was to express what they feel. When I express this on here, I was scared of what I expressed, and I didn't let this because my mom, it was frightening because I go, whoa. They would say, this is not right. So then why am I doing it?
Also, you told me just briefly that your family went, like your brother died in Vietnam?
Right. My brother was in Vietnam, and he went through the Hamburger Hill where they showed the movie. And it was sad because when he was going, one of my brothers died in Korea. And I was going through pain at the same time, and it hurt.
One or two?
Two.
Two of them died?
Two. No, one almost died. The other one didn't die. And my mother thought she was so evil. She said, well, I hope one of them gets shot. And one did die, and it hurt me inside. And I went in kind of seclusion because I just didn't want to talk to nobody. And this is what happens when you go inside your body, and you climb up like a turtle. You go inside your shell, and you don't want to talk to nobody. Now I'm coming back out, and I'm talking to whoever's out there. And I'm hoping that they'll understand art's just art. I don't mean to hurt nobody, offend nobody in any form or shape.
How did you get out of the silence for people who are hurting?
People dragged me out. Little by little, it took years to take me out of it, 10 years, because I went to Hawaii. I couldn't believe what I seen, that it was so bad. I thought it was such a beautiful island. I got off, I smelled the roses, I smelled the flowers in the air, and then I smelled the evil. Because we're using evil on the island, and we're doing the same thing here. And it's sad. It's very sad. If I was to do this right today, it was my promise, with San Francisco Zoo or any zoo, I would donate $1 of every shirt that would go towards to save our animals.
Okay.
Because that's what I believe in, our animals. Because if we don't believe in them, we don't believe in ourselves.
Well, the previous guest also had the animals to help heal the sick,
The animals are, because they're kind. Because if you have dogs, why we have dogs? Because we can talk to, we can kick them. And do they get mad at you? They come back up and kiss you.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was saying.
They do.
They accept you even if you have a
no matter
disease.
what you are. Well, what do we do? If we get mad, we kick each other, and we might kill each other.
Okay. All right. So I think you did your message here. Do you have any other message?
My message is peace and love, and I hope that the world can get along with that. If I could share some of my art with some other people out there, I will be more than happy to do that.
Great. And right now you're promoting just in San Francisco?
Just San Francisco, basically, yes. Because I love San Francisco. I think it's a great city.
So maybe
and to Willie Brown, if he wants an autograph from me, signed autograph, I will send one to him.
Oh yeah, Willie Brown has a copy of my
Willie
show.
Brown, I went to his inauguration in Santana, and if you listen to Santana, he was the best.
Okay. We did a show on him here on.
Did you really,
on
Santana? I love
TV.
Santana.
Okay.
Santana's he's a very good messenger. And when he said that people would listen to the piece and listen, he was at the Woodstock.
He was, yes.
Yes. And I go to myself, and people say, "Oh, how did you do this?" It just happened. I can't. It just happened.
Well, that's good that now, after 20 years, that people are going to look at your design and get the message.
Yes.
It's good that it's not going to be buried somewhere.
It's not going to be buried. I'd be more than happy to share it with anybody that wants to see it.
And you have a lot more at home, right?
I have a lot more at home. A lot of pieces. I didn't want to bring it on there because I don't want to take up more time. We've got a gentleman over there.
Okay.
And that's...
Okay, well, thank you very much. I think the message is good.
Okay.
The overall message is good.
Okay.
And let's hope that the T-shirts
And
and the message will go
And like
around.
I said, if they journey back into the past...
I hope you go beyond San Francisco later.
And this is, like I said, the Woodstock here, the ticket. If they want a shirt, if they want to order...
They can contact you.
They can contact
or you're on the internet now.
I'm on the internet, right.
www.ideas.com/hazedesign, right?
Hayes Designs, you got
Right.
it.
So you can order Haze Design through the internet.
Okay, and thank
Okay.
you very much.
Thank you very much. So this was Dennis Schmidt, Haze Design. The message, the main message is peace,
Peace.
For the Woodstock.
Save our world.
Save the world. Okay.
Save our world.
Basically, the Woodstock. Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
So just
Okay.
sit there.
Is it kind?
Sit quick, and they're
Okay.
gonna do the roll for you.
Okay. Whoa, this is trippy. Okay, I said, okay. Hey, let me take the plastic off.
Okay.
There
so
you
tell
go.
us what it is.
Okay, this is part of the Save Our World piece in the colors, okay, that will, can you see that?
Don't move.
Is the
Okay.
sound on? Is the sound on? I hope.
Is it recording?
Okay, get my hand out of the way. Let me get up here. There we go. I'm just watching this, your monitor. Is that all right?
Open, go ahead and explain now.
Okay, this is here is the poster of peace, a part of the Woodstock art. Can you see that? Okay, let me lift my leg up. I can see what they're doing. Is that all right?
Explain it to Eileen.
Okay, Eileen, yeah, this is part of this is the poster of the Woodstock. If they want to order this poster, they can order this too, and it's a 22 by 20.
Wait a minute, you can't turn it.
Okay, she turned
okay.
it.
Just lost it.
Okay.
I didn't turn
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Okay, I won't move it. I'm not doing nothing.
Okay.
I'm not doing. I want to get it over with, please. This is nerve-wracking.
Okay. Tell them again.
This is the art from the Woodstock of '69, okay, of the peace and science. Okay, if they want to order this here poster, they can get the same thing and they can color it. They won't get it colored, but they can. The poster I showed up from the very beginning of the show. Should I show it again? Can I do that? Can I do that real quick? Okay, let me show you. Okay. Okay. This is it right here. Okay, let's stretch it out real quick here. Okay, this is the poster that they can't order. It's a 27 by 22. It's a
And
big
it's
one.
black and white.
And it's black and white, so they can color it.
Any way they want.
Any way, any way they want.
But the colored one, you reprint it in color.
That color is this is what we did.
Your
right,
own,
right,
okay.
my own. This is for if they want to color the Woodstock poster.
Okay.
This is back in '69.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You got that?
So the others are not sold in color.
No.
Okay.
This is black and white, so it's their opportunity to do something.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
If
I guess
did it
we
all,
did.
then
Yes.
you can't do nothing.
Okay. All right.
Relax me.
All right.
Okay.
We did it, I think. Oh,
We do it, sweetheart.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So you can go ahead do the roll. Yes.
We're gonna roll some credits.
Okay. Hang around a bit. Oh boy. You want to do the